Hey, this is the Fight Nerd. I'm joined now by Mr. Howard Davis Jr., Olympiad, and also boxing director at the American Top Team in Florida. Mr. Davis, it's good to meet you.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
So, is this your first time being in New York? You're actually a New Yorker, right?
I'm originally from New York, Long Island, Glen Cove, born and bred. I come back here at least 4 or 5 times a year.
So, what's your favorite place to go to get yourself a snack when you come back?
Well, actually, it's on Long Island. A couple of venues there that I like to go to. But we're not going to plug them because they're not paying me.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, now, how's things going to ATT? I know you guys got a ton of guys and a bunch of new guys also started coming in from this current season of Tough, right? Yeah,
we actually got Kimbo Slice just came in a couple weeks ago. I just started training him a couple weeks ago. He's doing extremely well. A little bit of a slow process, but he's doing extremely well.
And we also got Daryl Schoonover from the show, too?
Yes, we got, God, I can't think of his last name, Mark. He just came back too. He's fighting in the UFC soon. I can't think of his last name. He's got red hair. I can't think of his name.
Redhead Mark, that's what we'll call him.
Yeah, we got a bunch of good guys there. Great coaching. Our leader and chief master is Master Laborio, Ricardo Laborio, who's head of American Top 2 and who's doing a fantastic job of setting up the way we're doing there, and it's just going really great.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you, how is Kimbo as a student?
He listens very well, and he's one of the nicest people you ever want to meet. I don't know if you ever met him or not, but he's one of the nicest people you ever want to meet. He's definitely the antithesis the way he looks. You know, if you see him on the street, you probably run to the other side of the street. But he's a very nice guy, you know, and he listens. It's a slow process because, you know, he's used to the street fighting, and now we got to turn him into a mixed martial artist, where somebody's going to kick at you, throw elbows at you, try to arm bar you, leg lock you, choke you, try to take you down. So he's got a lot to watch out for. So we're just slowly, gradually trying to implement these skills to him.
Now, of course, you're most well known for your Olympic achievements. So I want to ask you some questions about boxing now. Let's talk about the current state of boxing. You know, a lot of people are saying boxing is on the decline. Mixed martial arts is kind of pushing out the sport. What do you think about this? Is boxing being pushed out by MMA, or is there still a place for it in the world of combat sports?
Well, you know, boxing goes through its lows and ups and downs. Mixed martial art is what it is, mixed martial arts. And I always, when somebody asks me and they try to compare boxing to mixed martial arts, it's like apples and oranges. A boxer cannot choke out his opponent. He can't throw him to the ground. He can't kick him. He can't armbar him. The only similarities that they have is the striking. 85% of the mixed martial art guys go to the ground. It's only 15% striking, so there lies the difference.
Now, what do you think about the current scene of boxing? You know, right now, boxing is not really as popular as it was about 10 years ago. What do you think would help to remedy this and make boxing back in the spotlight again? Well,
you know, boxing always go through a low, and I'll give you an example. When Muhammad Ali retired in 1980, it was a low for a little while, and then Mike Tyson came. And then it was a little low for a little while after Mike Tyson, then Roy Jones came. It was a little low, then Mayweather. So right now, that's where it's at now. It's a little low right now, but it always goes through that phase. It's not going to go away. Boxing's not going to go away.
So you think right now it's just a lack of name power that helped drive the sport?
Yeah, and also, too, it's not like it used to be back in the 70s and 80s where you could actually see a Muhammad Ali on regular TV, or Ken Norton on regular TV, or George Foreman on regular TV. So the exposure is not like it used to be. So when you don't have the exposure and nobody sees great fighters on TV, they normally won't go to the gym, the fighters that watch the sport on TV. Right now, mixed martial art is very popular, so you're going to have a lot of guys running to the gym when they see it on TV. So that lies the difference with that also.
Now, in addition to your coaching, you're also starting to promote events now, right? So tell us a little about these events you're promoting.
My partner and I, Carla Guadamus, who's we're putting together some mixed martial arts. We're probably doing our first show in February. We're partnering with Fight Zone TV, Comcast Sports, and I'm very excited about putting this show together. You know, we don't have any name fighters yet, but we're just trying to put the thing together, which is a little difficult doing, but we got a few sponsors already. The Army, Everlast, Padron Cigars.
Big sponsors.
Yeah. So, but we need about 5 or 6 more sponsors to really put this thing together, and we're working on it.
How do we find out more information about this company coming up?
Well, you can go to FightTimePromotions.com. You can go to my website, HowardDavisJr.com. So that's how you can find out about the fights.
All right, Howard Davis Jr., thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
This video was sponsored by Hoodlum Fight Gear, made by fighters for fighters. Check out their gear and apparel for men and women at hoodlumfightgear.com.